What's up, boxheads? How y'all doing? What's up, cuz? What's up, Tiff? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. What up, Tim? How you doing? Can y'all hear me? Someone said steps to starting a trucking company. The steps to starting your trucking company, of course, you need your LLC. However much that costs in your state. You need your authority, which is comprises of your MC, DOT number, UCR, BOC3. You would need commercial insurance on a vehicle. Either you own that vehicle or you rent that vehicle. And then that's pretty much it. A truck. You either can rent it or purchase that truck. So it's a couple ways, but that's what's needed. But if you need more in detail steps, grab my step-by-step starter pack guide. That's $199. It'll walk you through everything you need from the beginning to the end. What's up, cuz? How you doing? Y'all can hear me? Okay, yeah, I see, yeah. Someone said I'm locked in on the class. That's what's up. Class starts. I got 2 more while we waiting on people to jump on. I got 2 more slots for my January 8th masterclass, which is this Saturday. If you don't know what my masterclass is, you must have been on the rock by now. But I'll go ahead and tell you guys, my masterclass is everything that you need to get up and running with Amazon Relay the correct way. We show you how to set up your company the correct way, how to pay your driver, how to scale your company, how to read the load board. We actually physically pull up the Amazon load board and show you how to book a profitable load. We go over the DAT load board. We go over compliance. We go over, also we have a accountant, trucking accountant that joins us that shows you how to set up your account properly. So everything you need. The class is about 7-8 hours long. It's this Saturday. I got 2 slots available. It's $9.99 to get in. If you already bought my ebook prior to the class, then it's $7.50. Send me an email at info@boxtruckshawty.com. Or send me a DM that you purchased the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide, and then I can let you in that class for $7.50. And it also comes with my Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide. But like I said, it's everything that you need to get up and running with Amazon Relay. Go check my reviews. This will be, actually be a year. This will be 12 months that we've been doing the masterclass. Had a huge success with the masterclass. Helped thousands of people get up in this industry, up and running. If you don't know by now, I started my company while I was working my 9 to 5, just like a lot of you guys. I get that question in my DM all of the time. Matter of fact, the person in here, somebody just asked me not too long ago, can they start this company and still work a 9 to 5? Yes, you can set your whole company up, start your whole company, and have a 9 to 5. Once you get up and running, it shouldn't take you no more than an hour a day. And I say an hour on the long end. To get your company up and running and booking all your loads every day. Because with Amazon Relay, remember, you don't need a dispatcher. You don't need a factoring company. You don't need to speak to anybody. Everything is booked via the app. So it's pretty simple once you learn how to book loads and how to find profitable loads. So I started my whole company while I was working my 9 to 5. I kept my 9 to 5 for a whole year. Y'all probably hear me always talk about my cousin. He still has his 9 to 5. I've helped tons of people keep their day job and supplement this until you make enough money. If you don't have a career and you just want to get out of your 9 to 5, then quit your job. But I'm a huge advocate of keeping your job until that job, your business, pays more than what you're making at your 9 to 5, or you save up enough money. Like me, like I said, I saved up like a year's worth of money. In the event of anything ever happened with my trucking business when I first started, I wouldn't be asked out. So that's a good little gem. Someone says the 7th, the latest you're taking any last payments. The 7th, to be honest with you, is when I got 2 more cowboy. I got 2 more slots open. So once these 2 last slots is filled, the class will be sold out. So let's go. And as y'all know how I do my lives, I don't have a script or anything. Y'all just drop your questions and I, answer for you guys. Why wouldn't I be seeing loads Amazon from a new facility? That's a good question. If you're not seeing loads from that facility, all Amazon facilities don't do box trucks. So I don't know. You could have your filters not set correct. You got to sometime go in there and hit box truck because it'll ask you for power only, a 26-foot or 16-foot truck. Because a lot of people don't know that you can do Amazon Relay if you have a 16-foot box truck as well, which is considered a cube truck with Amazon. But you got to play with your filters. What's good, my brother? Continued success. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew Gillard. Yeah, he's somebody that came through my master class, and I think you up and running now. Are you, Matthew? Or you should be close to up and running? So talk about the size of the box truck height. They say that the box truck height on the 26-foot is different. What's the highest height to rent? That when you come into 26-foot box trucks, when you're talking about Amazon Relay, the height doesn't matter. The height matters when you're doing OTR work because they want to know, can a forklift fit on the truck or special types of freight that you're trying to take. But when you're doing Amazon Relay, any truck that's a 26-foot box truck will work for Amazon, because you got to remember, with Amazon, you're only picking up freight on a, with a dolly, and is a parcel. So it's not going to be sky high like something that needs to be put on by a forklift. So any 26-foot box truck with a lift gate will work, Tim. Someone say restarting the business, no truck, no insurance, but start up last year, but now have money to start it back up. Okay, Miss Bradley. So that means nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong time to start trucking. Like I always tell people, trucking ain't going nowhere. Trucking is going to be here till we all close our eyes. If trucking stops, the whole world stops. All of us die. Unless we're going to go back out and start being hunters and growing our own crops and making our own clothes. But trucking ain't never going nowhere. Someone says, how does the lease on process work after we take the master class? After the master class, so let's say you're a complete newbie. This is a good question, because let's say, for example, you're a new person. Somebody just asked me this question too. If you're completely new and you don't know nothing about logistics, I'm talking about like nothing. All you know is a truck or a semi. You still can take the master class. The master class is for all levels of people. You can have nothing done and take the master class. We will show you how to set up your company, how to set up the LLC correct way, because a lot of people made the mistake that I made by putting transport or logistics in your name when you start that name. If you're looking for funding, don't use those names. And I will discuss that more in the class. But with that being said, after that, we show you how to get up and running, everything that you need to know. After the master class, let's just say you're a complete new person and you don't have nothing. Then the next step is you would talk to Rhonda, my compliance officer, go over everything. She'll make sure you have everything that you need to be in compliance with Amazon. Then the next thing after that, then she will pass you on to Rhonda. But we will cover everything that's needed in the class to lease on. Part of that is doing training. So because if you're going to lease on, you're going to have some form of training. You can't walk into Amazon and think Amazon is going to show you or figure out or tell you what to do when you get there. Amazon's real anal when it comes to that. They expect you to show up at their facilities knowing what to do. So with that being said, you got to get trained. You don't have to come to Atlanta. You can stay in your area, find you somebody to train you. But let's just say you got past that part. Now Rhonda will pass you off to Tiffany. Tiffany will onboard you, show you how to onboard, log you into the Amazon, give you your own dispatching code, email, so you can book your own loads. So when you are leased on, you are responsible for booking all your own loads. It's just like running your whole entire business. You just leased on to somebody. What it is they charge 10%. Say you made $5,000 that week, they'll keep $500, pay you the $4,500. Every week you get paid Fridays through QuickBooks. So it's a pretty smooth process. Like I said, we've been doing the masterclass literally for a year. June last year, I think. I don't know, maybe it might be 8th or 7th or whatever day it is. We actually been doing it for one whole year. The masterclass has been a huge success. And of course, if you're new to Amazon or you're new to logistics and you don't know, if you started your own company right now today, is a 180-day waiting period that you have to wait, which means your authority, your MC, your DOT number has to be 180 days old with insurance on there, which means commercial insurance. You just can't have a DOT MC number that you had 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when the pandemic hit and you never had insurance on it. You have to have continuous insurance on that authority for 180 days in order to lease on with Amazon. So with that, what we do is we show you how to bypass that by leasing on to one of our business partners for the first 180 days while your authority is maturing in the background. Once your authority hits 180 days, you apply. Voila, you got your own accounts. And if you start now, for you guys that don't know, Amazon Prime Day is coming up in July. Prime Day is just like peak season. It happens twice a year. It happens in July and it happens in October. So if you join this masterclass right here, you will be able to if you join this masterclass right here, you will be able to catch peaks Amazon Prime Day in July. Amazon Prime Day is when Amazon let everybody order stuff for Prime. Last year, I think Amazon made don't quote me, but 12 point something billion in 2 days of Prime. Guess what happens when people go out and order $12.7 billion of freight? It's not going to be delivered in 1 to 2 days. It takes a week to 2 weeks to deliver that freight. So it comes in July, we get like a surge that's just like peak season, where the rates that's paying $500-$600, now they might paying $700-$800 for like 2 weeks. It's really a good time to be into Amazon. And it happens again in October. So if you missed July, don't worry. We got October around the corner. Then after October comes, coming Black Friday comes peak season. So even if you start right now, you will be able to catch peak season at the end of the year. If you started right now in this last masterclass, you will be able to not lease on for 180 days, but you will be able to have your own account come peak season. If you guys haven't been paying attention, last year, October, November, December, what I normally do is I keep 5 trucks year round, right? And that's January, February, March. And sometimes I scale up during Prime Day if I catch a truck or two. But normally what I do is during October, November, and December, I scale up to 10, 12 trucks. Last year, go check my page and my pen. I made $413,000 gross in 3 months of doing Amazon. Not with 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3 trucks. I had 10, 12, 13, 14 trucks. $413,000 in prime season. That's crazy. So what you do is, a lot of people are like, the rates drop back down in January, February. You should make enough money during peak season that you can sit comfortable for a couple months. And even though it's slow, then I scale back down to 5 trucks. But $413,000 doing Amazon relay. But some people say trucking is dead. But, hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? So that's where you can, clean up during your prime season. So let me go back and answer a couple of these questions. Let's see. Okay, I already answered that question. Let's see. Okay, I'll just answer that question. Yep, a few slots left this Saturday, June 8th, masterclass. Yeah, 2 slots left. Mm-hmm. What's up, Trucker Rhonda? How you doing? Let's see. All right. If I was purchasing a truck, what's a good brand and what's the ideal mileage to start with? To be honest with you, I don't recommend buying a truck starting off the game. But if you do have to buy a truck or you have the capital, a lot of people ask me that question too. When should you buy a truck? You should buy a truck if you have $10,000 to $15,000 in even savings, line of credit, credit card, or you got a fairly new truck. I wouldn't get like no 06, 07 truck. Buy a truck and then think you're going to just kill it with Amazon really or OTR, because when a truck breaks down, it costs a lot. Like I did a consultation with a guy today. I think he said he had got 4 trucks, but he purchased them. But maintenance was killing him. I don't know if he could be on my live tonight, but maintenance was killing him. Now he is down to owning 1 box truck, but he said he's done owning the trucks and I think he's getting rid of his semis and he's only focusing on renting the box trucks now. I spoke to him today. I hope he's on there. But yeah, he said he's done that. Maintenance will kill you when it comes to, but if you're going to buy a truck, a Freightliner is a good truck. Hinos are good trucks. They're made by Toyota. The Internationals are actually pretty decent now too, because they do have the Cummins motor and Allison transmission. But stay away from the Internationals that got that Durastar or Duramax motor. Those are the ones that have like a class action lawsuit on it. The Masterclass is $9.99. It comes with 3-in-1 Ultimate Bundle Pack. Click the link. Yes, to click in all my services, click boxtruckshawty.com or go to the link in my up in my bio. I do 30 and 60-minute consultations as well. So if you're on this live tonight and you felt like, man, it's something I want to go deep into before I go spend money on a masterclass, before I drop money on an ebook, book a consultation with me, and we can discuss anything you need. And like a lot of people say, I don't offer an actual mentorship that's after the masterclass. But anytime you need to reach me, you can just book a consultation with me. I used to have a masterclass, a mentorship, and it was $5,000. However, what I've noticed is a lot of people didn't have $5,000, then $5,000 to start. So that's why I have my masterclass. And then after my masterclass, if you need to reach me, you can book consultations with me. And if it's like small questions, I'll answer it for you. But if you need like 15, 20 minutes, as we all know, time is money. I can't sit and talk to everybody that took my masterclass for 10 or 15 minutes a day. I wouldn't be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, just be respectful of time. I keep hearing Emirates sucks. I'm also a newbie. What's your take? Eddie King, that's a good question. People been saying Amazon sucks since I first started. I've started 3 years ago and done made over $3.5 million with Amazon. So people been saying Amazon suck. People say real estate suck. People say stocks suck. People say the housing market suck. People say the interest rate suck. People say everything suck. But guess what? The world's going to continue to keep moving. And with that being said, the people that know how to book loads with Amazon love it. If you don't know how to book loads with Amazon, you're going to hate it. Same thing, you're going to hate OTR. Nobody said trucking is easy. I want to get that clear. Trucking, nothing is easy. Flipping houses, I flipped houses, wholesale houses. Nothing is easy if you don't have the correct information. However, it is easier if you have somebody that can hold your hand and tell you, hey, don't make this mistake. Don't do this. Don't go buy a truck. Like a lot of people mess up by buying a truck. Don't go buy a truck starting off. Rent a truck. See if you like it. Like I always tell somebody, especially men, if you see a bad, fine woman, you don't want to marry her on the first date because she's pretty. You see what I'm saying? Or the same thing for ladies. You don't want to marry a man because he's fine. At the end of the day, you want to test it out, date that person, and see if that's something you like. Because everything ain't for everybody. Just because I made a ton of money in trucking, that don't mean you're going to make a ton of money in trucking. You might just hate it. You might hate dealing with people. You might hate dealing, especially if you're a driver, you might hate dealing or driving late at night. But like I said, at the end of the day, Amazon is great to me. Amazon has been great to my box heads. We in a year in it with my masterclass, and the people that do it love it if you learn it. Like, there's no way people can say Amazon suck, because I'll counter anybody. Anybody that say Amazon suck, basically saying trucking is dead, because Amazon pays way more than OTR, hands down. You're not going to see no $2, $3, $4 a mile loads on the Amazon. I mean, on the that load board. I'm not going to say you can't catch one here and there, but that's like chasing a comet. And like I always tell people, I'm not into chasing home runs. I need base hits to make it. I don't want to have one good load every month. I want to have consistent work, which means Amazon. Only days Amazon ain't running is Christmas and New Year's Eve. Consistent work year round. My trucks are gone. I don't need to make $1,000 a night with one truck. All I need to do is make $600. Like I already told you on my story. If my expenses add up to $400 a night, I book a load for $600 a night. That's $200 a night. I'm making net profit. To a lot of you guys, they're like, $200 is nothing. I can do that in a box truck. I can go drive from here to New York and make $1,500 or whatever you want to make. Yeah, you might make more working for your money. I don't want to work for money. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like working for money. I worked 16 years in corporate America. I love passive money. Once I learn how passive money works, I never want to work for money again. You know what I'm saying? I forgot somebody said that if you always got to work for money, you're never going to make enough money, because working is a cap. So with that being said, $200 a day, I have 5 trucks. Like I just told you, I got 5 trucks running right now. That's $1,000 a night. I'm netting $1,000 a night times 30 nights in a month. That's 30. So that's $30,000 a month I can net. It don't sound like a lot of money, but like I always tell people, where else on earth can you go and make $30,000 a month net passively? That's legal. I don't know too many places. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Amazon, it sucks if you don't know what you're doing, just like the dat load bus sucks if you don't know what you're doing, just like any other industry. It sucks if you don't know what you're doing. But I can guarantee you, if you learn Amazon Relay, you will love it. Hey, it retired me. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Someone said now is the perfect time to start Amazon Prime. That's right. Amazon Prime is next month, Amazon Prime Day. How long does it take for Amazon to approve you? Once you have the 180 days, and once you have remember, in order to get on with Amazon, you need your authority for 180 days, which means insurance on your MC, DOT, UCR, BOC, right? Once you have it for 180 days, once you apply to Amazon, it takes normally about 3 or 4 days to get on with them. But you have to have that. If you don't have that in place, then like I always tell people, if you don't know somebody to lease onto, join my masterclass, and I'll find you somebody to lease on to for the first 180 days. If you already purchased the Ultimate Bundle ebook, it's $750 to attend the masterclass. Send an email to info@Box Truck Shawty for your invoice for $750. Correct. So if you already bought my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide, even if it was on sale for $149, it's only $750 for you to join that class. Send an email to info@Box Truck Shawty. Someone said, I know the training is in Atlanta, but if you're in another state, are you still able to lease on but run in another state? Yes. So, man, we got people leasing on nationwide, like almost every state. You could be in Atlanta leased on, because you got to remember, this is another thing too people don't understand. You don't have to be where your trucks is at. Once you get on with Amazon and you get an account with Amazon, your account is nationwide. You can be in Atlanta and book a load in California tonight. I can book a load in New York tonight. I can book a load in Minnesota, Washington, anywhere I want to. I have 100% access to the whole national load board. So when somebody's leased on to you, they can lease on to you. You could be in Atlanta, and I can have somebody leased on to me in Texas. I can have somebody leased on to me in New York. I can have somebody leased on to me anywhere in Florida. So it doesn't matter where you're at. And the same thing for you. When you start this business, you don't have to be here. I think I don't know if they's on there, but we have a couple. They're from Florida, but they're going back to Jamaica. They setting up their whole company. They're going back to Jamaica. I had somebody in Germany set their whole company up. He's in the military, and he's setting up his company, and he's in Germany. He's not even here in the States and in Trinidad. So with that being said, you can have somebody, you can put your trucks anywhere. Your trucks don't have to be where you're at. That's another thing I hear, like, oh, well, loads is better in the Midwest, or loads is better in the Northeast. Then if you plan to keep your job, why does it matter where your trucks is at? My system will show you how to set your whole company up remotely where you don't even have to be there. So remember, I never drove a box truck, y'all. I never drove a box truck. I drove a box truck. One time I made a video in it. It was bouncing all over the world for me. It was just too much for me. And remember, I was still working a 9 to 5. I had kids. My mom's dead. My father dead. I couldn't take a gamble of just quitting my job and starting a logistics company, and I didn't know how I was going to end up. But like I said, once I saved up enough money for like a year, like if anything ever happened, I was good. So that's when I quit. So I never drove a box truck. My cousin never drove a box truck. I have helped hundreds of people set up their company the same way and never ever drove a box truck. To be honest with you, like I ain't just saying this for bragging rights. If somebody was to offer me $10,000 right now tonight to go walk into the Amazon facility and complete a load, I couldn't even do it. And I ain't bragging about that. It's just that I'm not interested in the working aspect of working the trucks. I'm more business mind. I don't want to learn how to drive the trucks, because a lot of people say, what happens if a driver call out? I have another driver for that. I knew if I put my mind and start driving the truck, it's hard to get out of something once you start doing it. You start, it's like, you know what, this ain't that bad. I don't want that mindset. I hate driving cars. I like driving my Z06, but that's another story. At the end of the day, I don't like driving box truck. I don't like traveling. Like, I had to drive 3 hours to go to my daughter's graduation. That 3 hours bust my ass. I don't like driving that long. I like to drive right around the city and be back home. So with that being said, driving's not for everybody, and it's okay. But my system works if you want to drive the truck. If you don't want to drive the truck, I can help you get up and run. I have everything: how to find a driver, the job description that you need to find the driver, like everything you need, like, is a one-stop shop. Go read my reviews. I got hundreds of them. Someone said, how does it take for Amazon to, I think I answered that question. How do you find drivers if you don't want to drive your truck? Good question. I just answered that. I have a job description in my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide that you can literally copy, paste it on Facebook Marketplace, Indeed, Craigslist, and I guarantee you'll have 30 or 40 applicants in literally a day or two. That's how easy it is to find a job. I have the perfect job description of what you're looking for. It already has my pay scale in there, what I'm looking for, all of that stuff. And for you who don't know, it's super easy to find a box truck driver, because remember, a box truck driver is non-CDL, right? So anybody who possesses a regular driver's license can drive a box truck that's 26,000 pounds and below, which is non-CDL, right? There's no drug tests. There's no background check. So with a box truck, if you own the company, you can, if you want to drug test your employees, you can. But there's no federal law that mandates that you have to drug test your box truck driver, because it's non-CDL. Now, when you're CDL, they got to go into the Alcohol, Drug, and Consortium and get random drug testing and stuff like that. But with box truck is none of that. Regular license. No background check. So remember, Amazon is background friendly. You could be a felon, you could be on parole, you could be fresh out of jail. You can do Amazon Relay. There's no excuse. No excuse, because remember, Amazon Relay is different from Amazon DSP, which means when we pick up freight from the facility, we're not going to somebody's house. When you see Amazon and they got to deliver to your house, that's when the background test will come in, and all of that stuff comes into play. However, what we're doing is picking up freight from the Amazon facility and taking it to another facility or to another post office. And with that said, There's no background check. So you have no excuse. If you're fresh out of prison, you're just coming home, you're trying to get out of the streets, whatever it is, there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, who don't want money, passive money? Like, I don't want to make, I'd rather not work and make $200,000 working physically 60, 70 hours. I'd rather make $100,000 passively, because guess what? If I'm making $100,000 passively, now that frees up my time to go make another $100,000 passively, and then another $100,000 passively. Just like I got a whole nother business venture I'm going into right now that's gonna be crazy outside of trucking, outside of real estate. Like, that's what I do love about logistics. It ain't my passion. I told y'all that 100 times. That's why I don't drive a truck. And a lot of people feel like, oh, you're not a real trucker because you never drove a truck. I don't care about that. I'm a businessman. At the end of the day, I like to make money passively. Same thing when I was flipping houses. I ain't never picked up a hammer. But guess what? I flipped houses, made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that. Same thing I'm about to do now. I'm about to get into a whole nother business. I'm not going to be doing none of the work. You know what I'm saying? But a millionaire, you want to be a millionaire, you got to have 6, 7 streams of income. So with that being said, there's no excuse not to. What's up, Remy? Remy Rick, that's my dog right there. He's been rocking with me for a long time. When is the next masterclass? The next masterclass is this Saturday, June 8th. I'm tripping. When you retire, sometimes you don't even know what month it is. But it's June 8th. Prime Day is coming next month. Yep, Box Truck. How long does it take to Amazon or approve you after 180 days? About 3 or 4 days to approve you after the day after the after 180 days up. When you apply to Amazon Relay, it takes about a couple days. And just remember, when you do apply, make sure that number that you apply would match the number that's you have on your authority listed, because sometimes they will call to verify that your phone number is the number that you have listed. And if you have another number, or if you have spam block on your phone, or like, some people have where it's unmasked, or sometimes they will call you from a private number, and they'll send you an email usually by the second time they call you and say, hey, we're trying to reach out to you. Couldn't reach out to you. Because I can tell you, if they don't reach you, they're going to reject your application. So that week, when you apply to Amazon, you need to pick up every phone call that call you, and to make sure you take off spam block for just that week. Someone said, how much is the masterclass? Do I have to come in person? The masterclass is $9.99 if you never purchased any of my guides. No, it's a virtual class. It's this Saturday, June 8th. Is virtual. We start at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's an all-day event. We do take a break, but we start off. I kick it off. I talk for maybe 4 hours. I'll show you how to set up your company, start your company, the correct way to set it up from the beginning with the LLC. If you don't, you can always change it later. We go over how to find drivers, how to scale your company. We actually pull up the physical load board. It's an interactive class. There are going to be people in this class that's going to ask questions that you never even going to think of. I'm going to be honest. This is our 12th class, and I learned something every single class, because people is at different levels of logistics that's in this class. And that's one thing about it. I never stop being a student. I'm always a student when it comes to learning. If you, like I always constantly say, man, you go back and watch my videos. Like, if you want to become successful at something, become obsessed with it. You have no choice but to be great at something if you become obsessed with it. And like I always say, I know it's a talent, but if you look at all of the great people like Michael Jordan, LeBron's, Tiger Woods, they was obsessed with what they were doing. Same thing with singing, same thing with rapping. It's the same situation. Become obsessed with it, and you will become successful with it. Like I said, I started with a mentor. I had a mentor. He started 3 months before me. He wasn't nowhere near as knowledgeable as I am. He knew how to get in. He showed me how to get in. He showed me how to get the rentals, but he didn't know much more about it. He knew how to book loads. He didn't even know about postal trucks. I taught him about postal trucks because I was so like intrigued by it. I was like, man, what is postal truck? He was like, I don't know. So I figured out what postal truck was. It wasn't a lot of material on it, but I was like, damn, you mean to tell me I can set a time and a place where I can get my trucks booked, that I don't physically have to look for it? Because remember, I was working my 9 to 5. So if you're working a 9 to 5, and when I first started, man, I used to be up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning booking loads, drivers calling me. It was a lot when I first started, because Amazon wasn't as smooth as it is now. Amazon is smooth now. So with that being said, man, before postal truck, just imagine booking loads. And at one point when I was working my 9 to 5, I had 8 trucks. So imagine booking loads for 8 trucks every single night, like literally starting at 9 o'clock, looking, booking a load. All right, I got to sign this drive. Sometimes I used to get up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. But guess what? I was obsessed with it, and I learned and figured out how to make it work and how to, not make as much mistakes as I am. So that's what you pay me for. You pay me to show you all the mistakes that I already made, shortcut you, that you don't have to actually, make the same mistakes I made. Yep. What's up, Winston? What's up, NY Finance? That's my dog right there, man. NY Finance. If y'all interested in the semi trucks, he been doing it before me when it comes to the semi. Killing the game, making a ton of money with semis. But they constantly keep saying you can't make no money with Amazon. But like I said, we always joke about it and laugh about it, man. It's a lot of money in trucking. And he's doing real good with trucking. He's been doing good with trucking. So I said that. Okay. When is the time you're taking your payments for? When is the last time you're taking payments for this class? Whenever this class, when it's sold out. I got 2 slots. Let me check and make sure nobody booked the slot. Let me see. Real quick. Yep, I still have 2 slots available. So if the 2 slots is available tomorrow, what's tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, then you're in. But I got 2 more slots available for the masterclass. And remember, it comes with the ebook as well. It comes with leasing on option for the first 180 days. It comes with compliance. Like I always tell you guys too. I was in Miami, partying, making money, just retired from a job. Had my company shut down for 30 days. I had 5 trucks at the time. I had 6 or 7 drivers. I had insurance I had to pay for. Very, very costly mistake because I was making my head hard, wasn't paying attention to compliance. Anybody can start a trucking company. Easy. MC, DOT, insurance, but that's not going to keep you in the game. I can guarantee you that a lot of people fail in trucking because they don't have a mentor and they don't have the correct information. If you don't have the correct information, which I mean information on how to book loads, how to find drivers, how to use poster truck, how to keep your truck running 7 days versus just running it for 5 days. And the most important, the non-sexy part that nobody talks about is compliance. If you don't have and I can guarantee you, I don't care how long you've been in business, if you don't have somebody that's checking your papers compliance-wise, I guarantee you probably doing something wrong. And I don't care how long you've been in business. Compliance, and there's a matter of time before they catch you because they're getting stricter and stricter and stricter. So compliance is super important. That's why I have a compliance officer in my masterclass to show you guys to not make the same mistakes I made to have my company shut down for 30 days. Because 30 days will literally put most people out of business. Someone said, is Amazon really a better choice than DSP? I'm not going to say it's a better or worse. It just depends on how much work you kind of do. Amazon DSP, for you guys, that's a good question, though, who don't know. Amazon DSP is when you see the Sprinter vans coming to your house. Because everybody say, well, can I do Amazon with a Sprinter van? You can, but you can't do Amazon Relay with a Sprinter van, which is what I'm doing, which is the no background check, none of that. With the DSP, I don't know if it changed, but I know when I looked into it like a couple years ago, it could have changed, so don't quote me on this. But you used to have $40,000 to buy into this program. And then they would give you like a route, trucks and stuff like that. You have to lease their trucks. And then it is background checks with the Amazon DSP. When I first started, it was a couple people that was doing DSP that was trying to get out of DSP and into Amazon because they said it was too much work. And at that time, I was like, I don't want no more work. I'm just retired. I don't want to go back to doing work like that. So with that being said, it wasn't for me. But for me to say there's no money in it, is money in DSP as well. It's money in DSP and it's money in Relay. It's always money in trucking. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Like I said, I don't want to do a lot of work. I'm just sorry. I don't care how much money somebody pay me. I don't want to do a lot of work. I'd rather do the work I'm doing now, work less than an hour a day, and then that allows me to do other business ventures. Because like I told y'all, and I'm going to be honest with you, trucking ain't my passion. Real estate is my passion. Yeah, because they don't know how to run it. That's right. One-on-one phone consultations, 30 minutes, 99 and 60 minutes for $149. Go to Box Truck Shawty, the book. That's right. Amazon has been great to me as well. That's what's up, cuz. That's my cuz. Y'all ever hear me talk about my cuz that's been doing 22 years in the federal government. He's still 22 years in. Still got a trucking business doing really great for himself. And he killing the game. He was at my meet and greet as well, too. Same as NY Finance. We're going to throw another meet and greet probably. I don't know if it's going to be. It's probably going to be in October this year here. But man, it was a real dope event. Real dope event. And if you didn't watch last week, it was on week before last, go look on my YouTube channel. If you're looking for funding, I got a guy. He shows you how to go get funding, how to set up your funding business. Or you can reach out to my dog, Alvin George. He show you how to, if you're looking for funding as well. Do you think a certain region is giving better work detail deals to get that bread? I would say it probably is. Like the Midwest is good. The Northeast area is good. Of course, Midwest is good for trucking regardless. So I would say the Midwest. Cali got good loads and stuff as well. But I would say the Midwest is probably the best. But like I always tell people this too. You got to think about this. Amazon is one of the biggest company, if not the biggest company in the U.S. right now, right? Amazon has done a lot of market research and analysis and whatever. It's just like Amazon. If you ain't never watched the movie Founders, go watch it. It's a good movie by McDonald's. I'm a nerd. So with that being said, Amazon did a lot of research that when they put a facility somewhere, they put in a facility, there's a reason why they put in a facility there. They know how much to pay people. They know how many people is going to come in and out that place. So with that being said, there's no bad place for Amazon Relay. And when I say bad, is because people, and like I always give this analogy, but I'm going to give it again because it might be somebody who has new. Say you have a place that's hip, like Atlanta. Atlanta, movers, shakers, a lot of people moving and grooving here in Atlanta, right? So everybody's on to everything. So Atlanta, a lot of people in Atlanta use poster trucks. So poster truck is when you tell Amazon the time your truck is available, the time is not available, how much money you want to make, and you basically create an order for Amazon. And you say, hey, look, if you give me this right here, give it to me before you put it onto the load board, right? So let's just say we have 300 carriers in Atlanta, right? And every given night, 300 carriers in Atlanta is looking for loads. And 200 people in Atlanta is using poster trucks, right? So that's 200 loads that's never, ever going to make it to the physical load board that you're looking at. You'll be like, dang, ain't no loads on the board. That don't mean nothing. But when you go to the Amazon facility, it's packed, right? These people ain't pulling these loads for water or peanuts or crumbs. They're to make money. If the freight is leaving, somebody's pulling the loads. So 100 loads is only on the load board, right? Now, all of the people that's not using poster truck, they're looking, and it's the crumbs. They're like, man, this load ain't paying but $2.25. Oh, my thing went out. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? My connection seemed like it went out. Okay, but anyway, so you got 200 loads that's never making it to the load board. So the other 100 loads that do make it to the load board, everybody's like, oh man, these loads is paying $2.25. The loads is not good. The loads is trash, whatever it is, right? Now, that's in that area. Now let's go to another area. Let's just use, I don't know, Baton Rouge for an example. Let's say Baton Rouge built a new plant. And let's say they got 300 carriers that's going out of there, right? But now the 300 people there is not using poster trucks. Only, let's say, 50 people using poster trucks. Only 50 people using poster trucks. So guess what? Nobody's using it in that area that lot. So now Amazon has to put 250 loads on the load board. So yeah, that load area is going to look like it's paying better than Atlanta, but that doesn't mean it's paying better than Atlanta. It could be paying the same as Atlanta. It's just how people are booking loads. And see, that's the mistake that people make when they're comparing Amazon Relay to the DAT load board. Even the DAT load board, they don't pay a lot. I don't care what nobody say. You can bust your ass doing partial, and go all over the United States. But what's the use of making money if you're not going to be home to spend it? That's the way I look at it. So with Amazon paid way better than the DAT load board. But let's just say the DAT is the opposite. The DAT just put all their loads on the load board that you can book. So that's the difference where a lot of people don't understand the difference between the DAT load board and the Amazon load board. And if they don't understand poster truck, they just lost. So I hope that makes sense. My connection that went out, so let me go back up here and see if I can see what questions I see. So Amazon has been great to me. Amazon is too easy. Yeah, Amazon, you can run your whole company from a cell phone, man. Whole company. I was in Miami Memorial Day weekend, running my whole company. 4th of July, I'm going to be on vacation, booking my loads. Same thing for my birthday coming up at the end of the month. Do you think, let me see, I already said that. Is Amazon loads at night? No, Amazon will have day loads and night loads. It's just that I prefer to do more nighttime loads. They got early morning loads, in the middle of the day loads. So Someone said, unable to attend Saturday's master class. Then the ultimate step-by-step bundle pack ebook is on sale for $199. Click the link in the bio. Right. If you can't get to the June 8th masterclass, then grab the ultimate bundle pack, guys. Start doing the process so you can join the next class in July, whatever day we decide to have it. Do you also do semis or just box trucks? I only do box trucks. If you're trying to do box and semis with Amazon Relay, holler at my homeboy NY Finance. He's the Box Truck Shawty of Amazon Relay when it comes to semis. You know, like I said, it's crazy because I only been doing it 3 years. He been doing it 5 or 6 years. So that shows you that nobody heard of this dude. Nobody, you know, he wasn't on social media talking about all of that. But he been making money for 6 years doing Amazon Relay. So that's another thing. A lot of people that's making money with Amazon is quiet. They don't go, you know, tell the world. You know, now he has a platform and stuff like that. But I met him at a meet and greet. And when I met him, was it 2 years ago, I think, Winston? I didn't even know that he was doing Amazon Relay already. I'm thinking I'm the freshman in the building that's knowing Amazon. But, man, Amazon been around before I even thought about it. So that's the crazy thing about it, man. And so what's the expensive? Like I heard you have to pay for employees, hotels. No. So see, with free thing, with Amazon Relay, I've been doing it 3 years, and I've never had a driver to spend the night outside of the house. So with Amazon Relay, your loads are local if you're doing a box truck. So my drivers that go out at night, they might go out 2-3 hours, and they come back home. So I've never had a driver spend the night outside of his house. The longest load I've ever booked with Amazon Load was a load that left Atlanta when I first started, and I learned my lesson not to book loads this far. Left from Atlanta, went to Jacksonville, Florida. You can go look at my page, Wage Scroll 9, see I ain't BSing. That load paid $930-something back in 2021. It was good. I was like, man, that's good. However, when my driver came back, he was tired as hell. So I learned not to book loads that far. So I stayed within a certain criteria that I don't want to go. But to answer your question, with Amazon, there's no factoring that's needed. So you're saving that 2 to 4% right there. There's no dispatcher, so you're saving that 10% right there that you don't need a dispatcher. So you're already saving 12 to 14% versus OTR work that's not even paying $2. It's hard to get a load paying $2 with OTR. So then, and there's no lodging. So you got to pay attention. No lodging, no dispatcher, no factoring. You're already saving. And your drivers are home every day. Where can you know what I'm saying? Beat that at. Is Michigan worth it? Yes, Michigan is worth it. Detroit is good. I helped a couple people up in the Detroit area. So I said I need a Penske plug. Holla at me. Book a consultation. Times wait for no one. How long till you to get your truck set up? Let's say, for example, you're new to the industry. It should take you no more than 30 days to get up and running. Let's just say you join my masterclass. Let's say you don't join the masterclass. You get the ebook, my ebook for $199. You get the ebook. You can start, get everything up and running. In 30 days, you should have your authority up and running active. You join the next masterclass. And remember, if you already bought the ebook for $199, then I'll let you in the masterclass for $750. So in theory, you kind of coming out for $950 versus $999. Then join the masterclass. Lease on, hit it for 180 days, you got your own. So it takes 30 days to get up and running. If you have somebody to lease on to, if you join my masterclass. And why saying you're a genius. Nah, man, you a genius too, man. You was doing it way before me, bro. I got to get my hats off. And he's like, yo, man, I've been doing it, before you. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it. He's like real cool dude. He's like, yeah, man, I've been doing it, you know what I'm saying, for 5-6 years. I was like, damn, I didn't even know Amazon existed 5 or 6 years. Ago. I thought when Amazon Relay hit, I thought I was like I said, I thought I was the first person to know about it. To be honest, not the first, but I thought it had just came out. I know it's been around. So that shows you it's been around for 6 years already, probably longer than that, and it ain't going nowhere. I have some people, like I said, always talking about, oh, Amazon's going to buy their own trucks. That's stupid. They'll never do that. That's like Uber buying all of their cars or Airbnb buying houses to put people in it. That's stupid. Amazon, why would they do that? That makes no sense. Like, they're making thousands of dollars from the freight on the truck. They don't have to pay the insurance. They ain't got to pay. They just paying somebody $600 to take something that they might have made $5,000 off of. Why would they go buy the truck? So now they got to pay for maintenance, lawsuits, technicians, all of that. It makes no sense. So don't listen to those people where Amazon is going to Thanks. Someone said I expired them. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Someone said, thank you for being transparent. Yeah, hey, man, I've been transparent since day one. I ain't never switching up. I'm not doing this today, doing that tomorrow, doing this today, doing that tomorrow. I stick to the script. I came in here with Amazon Relay. I stand on all 10 with Amazon Relay. When everybody thought Amazon was dead, I'm still here. You see what I'm saying? So consistency too, along with being obsessed with something. Just be consistent with something. Just stick with it. Like people jump in and jump out, jump in and jump out. Yeah, you know, I always people say, oh, the money ain't like it was when the pandemic. Of course it's not. People are back outside buying stuff. People are outside moving around. When the pandemic hit, everybody was in the house shopping online. So of course, everything was better for logistically wise when the pandemic hit. Now we're not into it. So now we're not in the pandemic no more. What you going to do? Just say, I don't want to make no money now. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not making as much as you thought you was. But like I always tell people, Amazon ain't going nowhere. They still paying the same as they did when I first came in. And they going to always pay the same or probably a little more, you know, as time goes up. But at the end of the day, you can make money with it. My my claim to fame is making money passively. That's the 8th wonder of the world. Someone said, what's your class? Do you teach how to find driver? Yes. In my class, I teach you everything. It's like a mini mentorship. When you leave out of that class, you will possess. And if you think I'm lying, go to my page, go to my highlights up at the top, go to reviews. I have hundreds of them. I've been doing the masterclass literally. This June will be 12 months, a whole year. I've been doing my masterclass. Hundreds of reviews, help hundreds of people get up and running. Plenty of people that already came under my class already came in, jumped out, do their own thing. So with that being said, this is a class that you're going to get everything you need out of this class. We don't leave no stones unturned. If somebody's in there, they'll say, we don't leave out of this master class till all questions are answered. That's why the class is so long. I think our last class went till 8:15, but we do take a break. But like I said, then y'all get the politics, y'all get the network. You'd be surprised how many people is in your same area. That, you know, but hey man, I'm in Chicago. What you doing? And they show you other little tips and tricks of, you know, how to make money. You might have a local route. Because with Amazon, your truck usually sits in the daytime. If you have the same method, so you might can find somebody in your area that can show you what to do with your truck in the daytime. Someone said, how do you know how to pick the right driver? I pick drivers that's close to the facility. I pick drivers that's ready to go. I pick drivers that's not sharing a phone. I don't pick drivers that already have another job. I don't pick drivers that's sharing a car too. Like, for example, I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, but the plants that we run out is on the south side of Atlanta. They're about Camp Creek and off Derrick Road, which is the south side of Atlanta if you don't know, familiar with it. But each city, you know, got a south, north, east, west. I don't hire somebody that live in like 30, 45 minutes away from the Amazon facility, especially if they come through downtown Atlanta because there's too much traffic. So all my drivers work on the side of town where my trucks is at. Same thing if I was in Houston, and let's just say it was on the south side, the plant's on the south side, I would hire somebody in a facility up south side because nobody wants to mess up their score by hiring somebody that's 45 minutes an hour away, if that makes sense. And like I said, I like that. To be honest, I don't even like hiring people that got a lot of experience, especially if they did OTR, because when they did OTR, it's kind of hard for them to understand how Amazon operate. It's a little bit different. Amazon is a totally different culture, totally different mindset. Everything is based off performance metrics. And what OTR people don't understand is if they got to drop a load by 12, they might get it 12:05, 12:10. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no grades. Performance is going to hit your score. With Amazon, it is. So if you're not a punctual person, Amazon, you're not going to like it. Someone said all questions will be discussed in detail on our Saturday, January 8th virtual masterclass. Tap in with the team. That's right. Someone said, what's your class provide us with the information how to find a driver we don't want to drive? Yes, the class, man, I've helped plenty of people find drivers that don't want to drive their truck. That's what, like I said, that's what my whole thing is. Like my cousin, I think he got 4 or 5 trucks. He never drove a truck either. I was his mentor. Like, he's doing the same exact thing. He got trucks. His trucks ain't where he's at. He got 4 or 5 trucks, killing the game. So I show you how to set up. And my cousin took my master class too. And even he'll tell you when it was on live, he was already doing Amazon Relay for like months. And then he was like, you know what, cuz, I'm going to take the master class. He took the master class and he learned a ton of more information in the masterclass. The masterclass is like, the ebook is fine, don't get me wrong, if you're on a budget, but if you want to get everything you need to be successful, like a deep dive, grab the masterclass. I guarantee you, I haven't had nobody to take the masterclass that said it wasn't worth every dime that they took. Someone said, yes, you can. Can I purchase someone's MC with Amazon account already active? Yes, you can, bro. Someone said, are all loads at night? The loads are at night and in daytimes. Said, I'm in Michigan, though. Yep, even if you're in Michigan. Someone said, yeah, diesel mechanic. Someone said, have you encountered folks trying to do side jobs illegally in your trucks? No, I never had that problem. Because you got to remember, I'm renting the trucks. The trucks have trackers on it. And I always keep up with my mileage. So I teach you that too, how to take pictures of it so you know what the mileage is when you get in the truck, when you're out of the truck, all of that stuff. We cover that also. Teach you how to avoid that. But I've never had it happen to me in 3 years. What do you think about the Houston market? Houston market, I believe Houston and Dallas is the place where I probably help the most people get up and running at. So yeah, Houston is good. Humboldt, Texas, I think that's how you pronounce it. Someone said, I paid for the masterclass, but I wasn't able to attend. Do I have to pay the full masterclass again? Not if you, I think you spoke to me, D, but I think something that happened with you and personal reasons. That's cool. Just hit me up, bro. I think I got you. I think I remember you. Just shoot me a DM, but I remember you saying something happened right before you was supposed to jump on. If that's the case, I got you. I'm not going to make you pay again. All right. Big Huncho in the house. What's up, bro? One of my day ones, too, that's been rocking with me for a long time. So you have an around date for the July masterclass? No, not yet. I don't have a date yet for the... I'm going to be traveling in July, so I haven't actually got the thing. Somebody said money got your brain foggy. Trucking with Tiff to do things. All right. Yeah, but D Black, I think I remember you mentioning that to me, so just hit me up or shoot me a DM too so I can remember who you are. When the next one after this one, I'm not sure yet. I haven't given an actual date. Someone said coming down to Atlanta for the training, looking forward to it. I can't wait either. Yeah, and that's another thing I forgot to mention too. If you don't want to drive the truck, so a lot of people are like, well, if I'm not going to drive the truck, let me give you an example. Say you're in Texas and you want to put your truck somewhere else. So let's just say you work a 9 to 5 and you don't want to actually drive the truck. No problem. You can send your driver to Atlanta, Georgia. I have a 2-day and a 3-day driver training class. Go read my reviews. I post them. One of the best money you can spend. We show you little tips, tricks, how to be successful, how to get into Amazon, how to load your truck, unload your truck, just basically how to be successful. A lot of people don't skip over this part and forget that your score is so based off of your driver and your metrics. You want to make sure they properly trained. Nobody's going to let you lease on if you never been into the Amazon facility. Because a lot of people are like, well, I'm in California and I can't send my driver to Atlanta to get trained in Atlanta. That's fine. You don't have to lease on. However, you do need to find somebody in your city, in your state, or wherever you can get to and make sure the person trained. You don't have to come to Atlanta. Although it's highly recommended because you're going to learn so much from our trainers. But if you can't, that's no problem. But you do need that in order to lease on, because if you do lease on and you're in California, you hire a driver, what your driver's going to do? Remember, I told you I've been doing it for 3 years, and I can't go and load a truck or unload a truck or scan the freight. I don't know what to do. And that's on my mother's grave. I will be lost. I don't even know how to do it. So how's your driver going to do it? He never done it. I done been in a facility a couple times. But with that being said, that's not enough to know how to, be successful at Amazon. And I think I always keep saying that, man, I'm going to go and learn how to scan in, scan out, and load the freight. I might do me a video one day. I might do a live from there and go in there just to get get an experience of how it is to do it. But I'm still not going to drive the truck. But I guess I should learn it, huh? Yep. Yo, bro. Someone said $1,000 for the class. Yes, it's $9.99 for the class. How much is the class? It's $9.99 if you're a new person. If you already bought one of my ebooks, then it's $7.50. Tanisha, hey, what's poppin'? She took my master class. How was the master class, Tanisha? How you doing? That's one of my day ones that's been rocking with me for a little while too. What's the best loads? Where are the best loads for Amazon? I kind of answered that question. I'm going to post this live on my page. There's no right or wrong place to actually... If you missed the live, you can always go back and watch it. I usually post it on my page, and I post it on my YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Remember I told you I'd be obsessed. Go, I got like maybe 100 and something videos on YouTube. If you don't want to join the mastermind, you want to pay, cool. Take you a long time, but go research, go watch my videos. Even I have videos, a couple of my videos in my link tree, but you can go watch my lives, my videos. I answer a lot of questions. I break down a lot of stuff in my YouTube, and go like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can go to just Google Box Truck Shawty, like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, so when I come on, you will actually be able to know when I post new content. Let's see, I'm having a hard time getting insurance quote due to it being a new business. Can you point me in the right direction? Yes, book a consultation with me, bro, and I can get you in contact with my broker or a couple brokers that can get you some insurance for new people. Someone said, how can I roll in the class and cost? Go to boxtruckshawty.com, click the link in my bio, go up to the top. When you go to my page, let me show you. You go to my page. I don't know if y'all know because I ain't the most savvy person. When you go to my page, it has right under what my stuff says. It says 3 million growth step-by-step guide to get you started, contract Amazon using rental box truck. And it has a little chain with a link. It says Box Truck Shawty. You click on that link. When you click on that link, it brings you to this page. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's at the top. It says June 8, 2024 Box Truck Shawty Masterclass. It has that. It has my ebook. It has my 30-minute consultation, 60-minute consultation, 2 and 3 day driver training. The 2-day is $350. The difference between the 2-day and the 3-day is the 2-day is done at the facility. You don't go with the driver, the trainer driver, when he goes over the road to drop off at the post office. Some people prefer that. Some people like the 3-day. The 3-day allows you to go with the driver along overnight and drop the freight at the facility. And it has my dispatching guide. If you just want to do dispatching, it's $49. Shows you how to dispatch. If you just want to dispatch, you might not have enough money to start your trucking company. Dispatching will be able to get you into the trucking game. It's the cheapest way. All you need is a cell phone, the information, and access to a load board. And then it also has like all my links, the links to the Forbes, rolling out news articles, and all my other magazine articles. So with that being said, boxtruckshawty.com. Go there. Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you and thank you. Yes, I'm here. Reach out to see what's going on at me, y'all. Let's see. We will be there Sunday afternoon, training Sunday night, Monday night. You're going to like it. Our training, like I said, our training is real good too. It's definitely well worth it. Yes, poster truck makes more money. I use poster truck 95% of the time. The only time I use the load board is if my poster trucks don't hit. Because remember, that's the stuff that everybody's not using. If you learn poster truck, you're going to love it. If you don't learn how to use it, you're going to hate it. Can you book a morning load and a night load in the same day? Yes, you can. Sometimes we do, 2 loads here and there. But yes, you can do. You could do a morning load. You could do a night load. You could do a short one, then a long one. So, yeah. But yeah, if y'all interested in the semis, man, holler at my homeboy, NY Finest. He's the Amazon relay, guru when it comes to that semis. Someone says, NY Finest, yep. Someone said, I can't wait to get back to Amazon later. It was dope. See, look at that. Somebody like Amazon. It was dope. Yes, sir. Amazon, super easy, super dope. How about Los Angeles area? Good work for box truck. Yes, it is. I remember in Amazon, I ain't gonna lie, LA, when I first started, I used to be pissed because I used to look at the load board, man, and Amazon box trucks used to have loads paying like $250 to almost $300 going 1 to 5 miles. And I knew a girl named Person, I ain't gonna say her name. She was doing 2 and 3 of them jokers a day, not burning no fuel, just moving 1 to 5 miles in the LA area. I haven't looked it up in a while, but man, I used to be jealous of LA when I first started. He's a great dude. Listen to him, everyone. Do you own all your trucks? No, I don't own any of my trucks. I rent my trucks. Yes, it will be a next class after this. I couldn't have done it without Box Truck Wiz mentorship. That's dope. That's my cousin Box Truck Wiz. And like I said, y'all know him. He's doing it too, killing the game, man. 22 years still working at his company. Well, not company, is in his field for the government. Y'all always see me with him. You saw me with him at. That's my first cousin. Because I can't wait till, we ain't going to say one here, but we can't wait Yeah, we got a little vacation plan. How can I start in Florida? Book a consultation with me. Join my masterclass. Grab my ebook. Those are all my services. Y'all know I only stay on here an hour. I had a great live with you guys tonight, but like I said, I got 2 slots left for the masterclass. I'm pretty sure by the time I post this, and if you're trying to get in the class, go ahead and join. You can join the class by paying $4.99 down and the remainder $4.99 in 2 weeks. Get into the class. 2-day, 3-day training. The ultimate bundle pack is $199. If you want to get up and running, get that class, join the ultimate bundle pack guide. And then, like I said, within 30 days, you should be up and running. It comes with all my resources, my ELD person, my authority person that can do your authority for you. If you need an LLC, come with an LLC person. It comes with every single thing. Remember, I don't sell a course. I have a guide. You know what the difference between a course and a guide? A course is busy work, blah, 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 blah. A guide is, hey, you need your LLC? Call this person. You need your authority? Call this person. You need gas cards? Call this person. You need insurance broker? Call this person. You need dispatching, factoring. If you want to do OTR stuff, call this person. You need compliance? Call this person. You need your how to find a driver? Copy and paste, post this here. Every step. You want to know how to be successful on Amazon? Hey, this is what you do. This is the time. This is how to find good loads. This is how to find drivers. This is how to get a back. Like, you name it, is in the ebook as well. The only thing is the ebook just does not come with leasing on options. If you have somebody else to lease onto, that's fine. But if you do buy it now, next month you get up and running, you want to join the July masterclass, no problem. It's $750. Send an email to info@Box Truck Shawty. We can break that up into 2 payments, $375 for to hold your slot, and another $375. But like I said, I hope to see all you guys at the top. I'm out of here. Take care.